Hey everyone, welcome again on DevStack and let's finish the login page. So we found the issue like this is not aligning. So to fix it, we had to use the padding parameter of the container. I'm going to use the padding parameter is inset dot symmetric and I'm going to give the vertical padding as a 5 and let me hit the save. And now this is now is fixed and just give me a second to add a size box here before the plus button, I mean the plus icon to around 10 and let me reduce the padding between plus and the code to 15. Now it is good. Now let's go that if I will select another country then the number will be changed. You can see that. And now let's add the next button over here. To add the next button, what we have to do that, let me go here on the body of this page and just after the number, I'm going to create the next button. But what I'm going to do that first let me add a size box of around height 20 and I'm not going to uh, use this size box between the number and that next button. Instead of that, what I'm going to do that I'm going to use the container and how we will achieve that, how we will put that next button over here, just see that. So on a container, let me use the center widget and the center widget have the child text that is the next and after the next button, let me add a style that will be a text style with the font weight around font weight dot w600 and let me hit the save that how it will look like. So that next button is added, but first thing we have to add the color of this container that will be a colors dot till accent 400 and let me hit the save. And also we have to provide the height and width of this container. I'm going to provide the height as the 40 and I'm going to provide the width as the 70 and let's hit the save and that's perfect. Now just after that I'm going to use another container and I'm going to wrap this container with this expanded widget and let me just show that how it will look like. See, that is looking like the WhatsApp one. Okay, and let me just increase the size box height to 40. Now it's good. Now the next thing we have to do that we have to add the functionality on this next button. So if I will click on the next button and if there is no phone number available, then we have to show the dialog box. And also if there is less than 10 phone number is available, then we have to show the dialogs box. Those things we have to achieve and how we will achieve it. Let me first create another parameter called text edit controller. That is the controller because we have to perform the operation based on the length of this phone number. So that's why we have to use the controller and I'm going to assign this controller on the number text form field. So where we have that, here we have the text form field. So let me assign the controller and hit the save. And what I have to do that let me create a dialog box and how we will create it. So I'm going to create a new method. Okay. That will basically a future void because the alert dialog which we are going to use for showing a alert box, it's kind of written a sync and await. So we have to use the future void and the name will be so my dialog or you can use your own name and here I'm going to return the Flutter provided method called show dialog. Okay, so in the show dialog we have two things. The first thing is the context, okay, and the second is the builder method. So in the builder method will have to take the parameter called context, and it will going to return the widget. And to show a alert, we are going to use the alert dialog widget. So in the alert dialog widget, actually we are going to use the three thing. So in alert dialog, we have the parameter called content, where we can show the our contents, that what we wanted to show. Okay, so here I'm going to use the single child scroll view, or let me show you that if I will not use the single child scroll view, that how it will look like. So let me use the column widget for it, and in the column widget, let me use some text to show you that how it will look like. So hey there, and some another text, hey there too. Okay, and after the content, we have another parameter which is the action. So basically we will see that in a alert, like the pop-up will come and you have the option to uh, delete or cancel those kind of those action we have to provide. So let me just show you that how it will look like first, then you will get the visualization. Text button. So here let me provide a text button for you. Text will be edit. Let me just save and let me call this show my dialog method on the next button. Okay, so as of now the next button is not ready. So here we have the next button. So let me just wrap this inkwell, I mean this container, to another widget called inkwell, and in the inkwell we have the on tab. In on tab I'm going to call this show my dialog to show you that how it will look like. So if I will click on a next, then that button, I mean that alert box will be visible. So this is the alert box. Okay, so this is the hey there and hey there too, and we have to work on it to show our all the alerts. Okay, so the first alert I'm going to work, and let me just fix it first, that uh, instead of using the only column, let me just wrap it with the single child scroll view, so that will not take the whole height of the screen. Single child scroll view, that is a quick fix I use all the time. Like if I will wrap this column with the single child scroll view, then you will see that this alert box will not take the whole width and height of the screen. Okay, so let's work on this alert box. The first alert we are going to show is the alert we will get after adding the 10 number here. Okay, so let me just show you that thing. So I'm going to provide the main axis alignment as the main axis alignment dot start, and we are going to add the all the text. So we will, the first text is the, we will be verifying your phone number, and the second children of this will be your country code with space of your phone number, controller.txt, and the last thing of this text will be, is this okay? You can edit it by your own. I'm just showing you that how you can use the alert box here. Or would you like to edit the number? And in the text button we have the two text, I mean two action. The first one is the option for editing, and the second option is the OK. Let me hit the save and show you that how it will going to look like. So this is going to look like, and also let me add the cross axis alignment so it will look great. Cross axis alignment, cross axis alignment dot start, and let me provide some styling over here. Style text style with font size 14, font size 14, and let me use it here as well, and here as well. So I'm going to use the 13.5 here, and here also I'm going to provide a font weight to font weight dot w500. Okay, and you can change the color of the text here. Like if I will click on a next, then these color are in the blue color, but you can use the teal color here because WhatsApp use the teal color. And also I'm going to provide some size box so it will look good with the height 10. Now if I will click here, then you will see that it is looking like the WhatsApp one. Okay. Oh, the number is not came because we had to add the number. So let me add some number over here. So that number will come here. So if I will click on OK, then here let me use the navigator dot pop. Here also I am going to use the navigator dot pop only. Okay, going to hit the save, and let me just delete some number, and let's click on the next. So it is looking like the WhatsApp one. You can see that. And I think now you can work on the styling of this thing. Now we have to render the alert box based on this thing. Like if there is no number, then we have to show a different alert box. If there is less than 10 number, then we have to show the alert another type of alert box. So for that, what I'm going to do that I'm going to just copy it, and I'm going to create a new alert box for showing a alert if there is no text available. So if there is no text available, then I'm going to show you one and only one alert box, that is the there is no number you entered. And okay, and here I just only have one alert, I mean one text button, that is okay. Okay, so let's render it, and going to use the show alert dialog 1 as the method name, and let's render it conditionally. Like I'm going to use the controller here on the next button. Here in the next button, I'm just using the show my dialog. Instead of using it, what I'm going to do that if the controller dot length, dot text dot length is less than 10, then show the dialog 1, else you can show the dialog. Okay, and navigate into the new screen. Okay, that thing we will add here. I just wanted to show you that how you can add the dialog box and how you can use it conditionally. So if I will click here the next, and it is less than 10, then that dialog will come here. Okay, if you have the greater than 10 length of the phone number, then this dialog will come. So for this video, we achieved this functionality, okay, and everything is working fine. So in the next video, we are going to cover the OTP page, okay, and after that, we are going to cover the call page. Then we will going to implement the group chat functionality, okay. Till that, happy coding. Please don't forget to subscribe the channel and share the video to your friend. Let's meet on our next video.